Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad to hear this Thursday morning. Got a big show lined up, but first our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center at the corner of Baldwin and Highway 77. And no, they have not finished construction, and yes, school has started. But high today 92, low 74. You can feel a little bit of coolness in the morning. I drive my Jeep some in the morning, just can feel a little tinge of coolness. It's not here yet, but I might be just wishful thinking on my part, but I heard some of y'all mention too that being out on the boat on the water real early. Water temperature is staying up at 87 degrees. Let's take a look at our river readings. Apalachicola, Bluntstown, we're looking at 1.4, and it's actually going down. That's even from 1.4, it's going down. Choctaw, Caryville, 5.3, and this sort of level out, so it's in good shape there as far as this week. Both rivers are looking good for the weekend. Now they're still a little bit on the muddy side, but it's still there's not going to be any kind of flood stage. It's going to be good fishing this weekend. Look at our tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Cemetery. We're looking at high tide at 4:06 this morning. Today is the 25th, and they got a good falling tide, and then a low tide at 3:39 this afternoon. So really a good tidal situation this morning, okay? Marine forecast, east-northeast. Let me repeat, because I've been saying south-southeast at 5 to 10. It's going to be east-northeast at about 5 to 8. So the good weather right there. Nice wind right there. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Glad you're with us this morning. I know a lot of y'all getting ready for school and getting ready for work and all, and some of y'all sort of walking in and out of the room, drinking coffee, and I hear all kind of stories about how people watch the TV show. Some of y'all still in bed. Y'all need to get up. All right, but let's get on some pictures now, okay? Check out that first one. A good friend, Mark Coward. He's out there catching a nice redfish. Look at this. Check this out. Beautiful redfish. One thing about this rain and all, when it brings this tannic acid out, it really brings out the red in the redfish this time of year. And you can see that's a nice job there, Mark Coward. Okay, check out Randy Burling and Dawn Burling. This is sort of a typical picture from Randy and Dawn. Dawn has the fish and Randy has the camera down on the river. Nice bass. Dawn, that's good. I just like that story. How about Daniel Snap out there fly fishing? Daniel's excellent. Look at there. Can you imagine catching that nice one on a fly rod? Good job, Daniel. Captain Daniel Snap. All right. Wally Barefoot had his family out. One of my former students, and I'd love to see this. He got the kids out there fishing, and look at there, they're happy. That's a great family portrait right there. Wally Barefoot. Ryan Mason. Now we're talking about grouper offshore. Check this out. There's some, and we talked about this yesterday. Travis and I did. There's some nice big grouper being caught offshore, pretty far out in some deep water. Good job there. Tree stand. Now you want a condo? Check out what old Barry Pate has done. This is what you need for a tree stand. There's almost that's comfortable right there. I can promise you. Okay, mine don't look like that. All right, now I want to talk a couple of FWC announcements. Let me find them. One of the things, the hunter safety courses. We've got those coming up. I've got a list of them here. Gaston County. Some of the viewers are close to Gaston County. That's going to be September the 3rd, okay, from 8 to 3. Jackson County, check out Jackson County, folks. September the 10th, from 8 to 3. They'll be at the Lily Pad Ranch and Hunt Club on Kent Cemetery Road up in Alford, okay. Liberty County, that's right around the corner. That's next weekend, August the 20, I'm sorry, that's this Saturday, August the 27th, or September the 10th. They're going to have two of them, Woodman and World Camp. And y'all know where the Woodman and World Camp is in Hosford. Okay, Walton County. All right, we're taking care of everybody in the viewing area. September the 10th and 11th. That's a traditional course. You must complete all days. It's going to be at the Sportsman Association in the Walton County in the Funiac Springs. So be aware of those FWC dates right there. Okay, and I'll try to repeat them at all. Let's see. Okay. Also, if you have some cousins or some folks up there in other counties, Santa Rosa County is having one also, and Escambia County. Santa Rosa and Escambia County are both having some. Okay. Now let me move. I got to sort of move around. I've got the situations here where our power went out. Okay, so I've got, next I want to talk about, I got some drone pictures. One of our viewers sent some drone pictures, okay? Check this out. All right, drone pictures. All right, my son took these drone pictures with his drone and GoPro. Thought you in the audience might enjoy them. The Gulf was like glass. We caught and released a couple of small amberjack. This is Donnie Copper here, so I'm going to show you 2 or 3 pictures they sent, okay? That's one there, and got one here, fishing off the boat. Ain't that beautiful? Look how it is like glass. They're out in the Gulf. Beautiful pictures there. Okay, that's Drew Copper and Donald Copper from Panama City Beach sent those, and he's got his drone right there. Good job on those. Okay. And also, don't forget the Mexico Beach Artificial Reef Association. They're getting ready. Tomorrow night will be the captain's meeting, and then also the big tournament will be Saturday. Expecting a big crowd. The weather looks good. There are going to be some big kings. I always speculate. The big question on these king tournaments: you think anybody going to bring in a 50-pounder? On occasion, they do. Some years they do. So everybody's thinking this year they're going to be like a 50-pounder called. You know, Carabel, they brought in a 47-pounder. So all eyes will be on Mexico Beach Saturday afternoon when they start bringing those in. But I'm looking at high 40s for sure. It's going to take the high 40s, I think, to win that tournament there. So y'all, if you want to go to weigh in, it'll be there at Mexico Beach Marina there, starting about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Those times right there. So don't forget that's always a lot of fun. Okay, let's go ahead and line up our break, and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I want to start this segment. I want to give a tribute to our friend Ray Wishart. Ray passed away Monday in an accident. I'm sure y'all have seen it in the newspaper and other TV stations. And Ray was a good friend of mine. I just want to give a tribute to him because he was in. We knew each other for 40 years, talked together at Moser for 40 years. And I will tell you, I'm going to come up with a video in a few minutes of our scallop trip. And our scallop trip was cut short because I was in about waist deep of water Monday around 11:30, and I was close to the boat, and Gail, I heard my phone ring because I was getting ready to go underwater, and I saw Gail pick it up, and I could tell by the look on her face it was one of those bad phone calls, one you always dread seeing the look on her face. And I said, "What is it?" And she said, "Ray Wishart has been in a bad wreck. He's in critical condition." So I immediately jumped in the boat and got back to landing, and got back all the way through Tyndall, and I took the boat. I had the boat over to Chip's house. I actually borrowed his boat and got there, got the boat situated, and was driving back to getting ready to go to the hospital. Got a message he had passed away. But we wanted I want to give I just want to tell you a little bit about Ray Wishart. Ray was one of those guys that we'd go to faculty meeting, and you know, a faculty meeting is not like a big party. You go there, nobody loves faculty meetings, but you go there and sit close to Ray or something, and within 2 minutes, everybody's going to be laughing in a good mood because that's the kind of guy he was. Teachers, all the teachers admired him, and the students loved him. And he taught my children. He actually taught my grandchild Maddie last year, and she just loved it. And he taught in the 80s. He taught drafting, and that generation drafting. I got the biggest kick reading the tributes about. I want to thank some of these kids from the 80s. I want to thank Mr. Wishart for letting me know right away I was not going to be an architect. And so, but the last 15, 20 years, like me, I was in outdoor ed. He was doing photography and all, and did a great job. Taught a lot of kids about photography. He didn't hunt or fish much, but what he loved to do was he took some outdoor photographs, and I've shown some over the years on the show, anywhere from a grasshopper to a beautiful sunset to deer at the state park. He was really good photographer. I want to show you what I posted on my Facebook page. Right, I just want to read it to you because it sort of sums up. This was Monday night. My heart is heavy tonight, and our Mosley family is hurting. We have lost such a special man. This picture was our last day of teaching. After 40 years teaching together at Mosley, I just wanted to walk up to his room and tell him farewell. He was admired by teachers and loved by students. Ray Wishart was a real deal. Farewell, my friend. And I want to pause on a picture real quick and let you know that, you know, sometimes you get a situation real quick, and you want to sort of capture that moment. And ironically, a student was there with her phone, and she said, "Let me take a picture of y'all." And I'm so glad we did, because what a great memory that brings back to me. That was the last time that we really got to talk and all, and we went through our retirements together. But we just laughed and talked about, oh, crazy, some of the crazy kids. You remember so and so? You remember so and so? That was a special visit. I want to encourage you. If you got a situation like that, you never know. We never promise tomorrow. When my brother passed away, I wrote myself a note and I kept it on my desk for 40-something years. Love your family and your friends, and spend time with them, because you never promised tomorrow. So, with that being said, I also want to show you one collage that one of his students did. I just think this is special. It shows all the picture. The student actually learned this in a class. This was Jesse Carlton did this, but you can just sort of see these are collage of pictures that are posted on Facebook. And that's one great thing about social media now. When something like this happens, you can do a lot of different things and all. But you can see his lovely wife Diane, his kids. He had 2 daughters, Rachel and Rebecca. Rebecca had my outdoor wear class, and Rachel teaches in Orlando. And just wonderful, wonderful picture there. So I just want to give a tribute to Ray Wishart. He was certainly gone, but certainly will never be forgotten. So I want to go ahead and say that, and Rachel, Rebecca, and Diane, we got to visit with y'all. Y'all are in our prayers, and of course the services are tomorrow night at Mosley at 5:30. Okay, now let's move on. I want to say something about scallop season. Like I say, our trip was cut short, but I don't think it would have done any good if I'd have scalloped all day long. There were just no scallops out there. And I laughed. Gail and I were debating whether to show it in video. Actually, we are going to show some video. She actually made about a 4-minute video at about 1 scallop. But it was really fun out there, and I want to encourage you to go. But don't go there with an idea you're going to load the boat with scallops. Go there this weekend, especially Labor Day weekend. Just get out in the water. It was wonderful just getting out there and acting a fool and just seeing what all was out there. You'll see in the video now, we did get close to that FWC research project, because I just wanted to show you a picture of it. You certainly don't want to get in it or anything, but there are 2 or 3 spots out there. We talked about it on the show yesterday with Travis. That's where they're trying to re-nourish the scallop population there. So be aware of that. And make sure you don't get your boat in there and mess it up and all, but you can see it. There are 2 or 3 spots there. Okay, so what we're going to do, and I also want you to notice all these people out here in St. Joe Bay when we roll this video. All right, Jeff, let's go with it. Okay, the opening morning of scallop season. What an unusual opening this year. It's amazing. Just a couple of things. Number one, I'm not as pumped up as I normally am for a couple of reasons. Big reason I don't have my family around. It's just Gail and I mean, she's a lot of fun and all, but you've got a lot of kids and all, so that's more subdued that way. But the second thing, they're just not any scallops. We talked to the lady at the gate up there, and she said there's just not any out there. Of course, we know that coming in. And the third thing, I've never, ever in 46 years seen the parking lot be like this on opening morning. It's about 7:45 in the morning, and usually it's wall-to-wall people on opening morning. I want you to take a look at it now. All right, folks, I got here this morning. There was not a soul here, and there's hardly anybody out here. And I can tell they don't watch Panhandle Outdoors, because they pulled up. You see how close they are? They within It's 50 feet of me, and we always, if they watch Panhandle Outdoors, they'd say, well, we'd go football field length, which is 300 foot. I asked them, I said, don't mind me. Well, you don't mind us getting here. I just said, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. There's absolutely nobody here. Then that one boat comes up, and if that's not bad enough, look behind me, this other boat just comes up. So I'm surrounded. We're the only two boats in St. Joe Bay came over here by me, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave and let them have it. Okay, that's the first scallop of the year. That's a healthy one. It looks good. It looks good. I'll tell you what, I'm probably not gonna keep it. We're not finding, this is all we found in about 1 hour, so there's obviously not many out here. I'm gonna sort of let him go or her go, okay? That's not a bad idea to have one of those things. Dang. I hadn't thought about it. I hadn't thought about that. Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that. About a 4-minute video on one scallop. Can you imagine if we got 20 scallops, how long that video would have been? But like I say, don't not go down there because you're not going to find a lot of scallops. Go down there, just have a good time and get out with the family, get out in the water and all. And it probably won't be as crowded as years before. So be aware of that. And if you get some, if you're not going to eat them right away, just leave them out there and let them spawn for next year. Okay, look at Fishing Game Times today, brought to us by Barron's Barbecue Shrimp Marinade. We're looking at 6:51 to 8:51 this morning, and tonight from 7:19 to 9:19. Got quite a few emails, announcements, and boats for sale, so let's try to get caught up on them. This first email right here, let me read it to you. Hey, sir, I'm Charles Gilley, owner of Gilley's Family Opera, located on Mallory Road, 5 miles south of Vernon. A lot of y'all know about the Family Opera up there. Now, he wants to, this is a public announcement. On September the 16th, we are hosting a free classic country and gospel show to honor and show appreciation to our law enforcement. This is absolutely not a political event. It is a heartfelt event. We want to show honor and appreciation to the men and women of law enforcement who risk their lives every day to keep us and our families safe. We'll be serving dinner to the officers and their family at 5 p.m. Doors to the public open at 6 and the show starts at 7. Big prize drawings for the law officers during the show, and at the end of the show there will be a grand prize drawing. Former Sheriff Frank McKeithen of Bay County, Sheriff Bobby Haddock of Washington County will speak to everyone at the show. I'm sending a copy of the flyer for the event, so we'll talk about that some more, so go ahead and put that on your calendar, okay? Now, also a quick report from the pier. Kings at the City Pier, most small, some undersized. FWC was there on Tuesday and wrote 1 citation, 3 for undersized kings by 1 person. Wow, 3 by 1 person, that's greedy. And wrote a warning, a cut in the head and tail off. You can't do that. Schools of finicky reds and shallow waters. Bill Angevine, thank you, Bill, for sending that, okay? Got a couple more announcements got right here. Let's see. I got that one. I got what happened. We got let me see right here. Don't forget, this is not in our viewing area, but some of y'all may want to go over on a Saturday. This is over in Escambia County. The FWC putting a bow hunting course on, okay? And also that's going to be the date on that. Let's see. I can't find the date. August, they immediately release. Okay, I'll get you. Okay, right here. No, okay. But anyway, 2 things: bow hunting and also a free women's saltwater clinic in Pensacola too. Okay, on that. This is 2 weekends coming up. September. This is September 10th and September 3rd. Okay, now I got a boat for sale. Okay, one of my viewers, and I in fact, he sent me the email. I said, are you sure you want to sell that? Because it's a nice boat. Okay, here it is, Winston. I bought this 20-foot Carolina skiff. Okay, 2014, earlier this year, for my son and I to fish together. He since acquired a job and moved away. Given that, I'd much rather just fish out of my kayak. The boat and 90 horsepower Honda has only 37 hours on it. Has a brand new upgraded $2,300 onboard 24-volt charging system with a Minn Kota iPilot. Those are nice. I can negotiate the price with the trolling motor for $20,000 or hand control the riptide that came with it for $17,500. Okay, so that's Bill Barfield, one of my big viewers there. All right, here's a picture of it right here. All right, good looking boat there. One picture of it there, and there's another picture of it right there. Okay, and let me go back and give you Bill's number. Okay, Bill's number is right here. His cell number is 850-832-7505. 832-7505. Okay. Now, I think that catches up on it. We've got some more emails. I just have to read them. We're going to run out of time. As always, we want to tell you how much we appreciate your viewership. A couple of things. Tomorrow now will be the famous Friday fishing forecast. And also, we're going to have some new sponsors coming on. We're going to actually give away two, not one, but two different segments. We're going to be giving away seafood. We'll give our tarpon dock seafood away in our second segment. And first segment, our new sponsor coming on, they're going to give away some really nice stuff too. So you got twice the chance to win tomorrow. So make sure you're watching. And when you win and all, make sure the folks at Tarpon Dock tell me how nice you folks are when you go down and pick it up. How you're very thankful and thank everybody and all. And that's good. We've got a win-win situation on this. We appreciate Tarpon Dock doing this every Friday. So we give away a lot of seafood doing that. Okay, I want to start wrapping things up. Again, if you haven't entered, you still got 3 or 4 months left. We're going to be giving a lot of stuff away. We've got our fall sweepstakes coming up. By the way, Panhandle Outdoors on the road. Y'all give me a call. Let's go somewhere next week or the week after. August about to wrap up. So give me a call for Panhandle Outdoors on the road, and we'll meet up for lunch anywhere but the Funiac Springs. We've already had that one. Okay. Thank y'all so much for watching. I got Bill Adam back here behind his camera. He and I are about to go out to breakfast. So we'll see y'all later. Have a great day. Do something good for your fellow man, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.